Hello everyone, we are back into the South America tour and we want to explore more of the best place to retire in South America.
Yeah, haven't been to South America for quite some time, and particularly here in Brazil where we are now.
Yeah.
We want to cover some areas there that I've been to in the past and really loved, and some new areas.
Yeah, and Rio is our first stop of this tour, and I read a lot of the bad thing about this town.
Yes, you did. We are in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This is a new country count for you, isn't it, Chung?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's my number 49 country count.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what were your thoughts about Rio or about Brazil before we came here?
Well, I read a lot of the stuff online, and a lot of things is very scary. You know, they're saying that, okay, if you want to book an Airbnb, you need to look for the super host, and you have to book in advance 3 months or something. And then once you book, you need to talk to the owner to confirm you got the place, because some of them is got last minute cancellation. And then they say that do not bring your phone on the street. And then I was like, how I order Uber? Okay. When you want to order Uber, you're facing to the wall or inside the shop to check your Uber number and whatsoever. Yeah. So it's quite scary about that. You read all this bad thing about Rio, especially Rio.
Yeah, and I remember reading some of that before I came the first time. And I thought Rio's not quite as bad as people make it out to be online. And so I found a Leblon 4K video, and I showed Chung what Leblon looked like, or Ipanema looked like. And what were your thoughts about that when you saw that video?
It's very impressive. I like, wow, that is a very beautiful place when we look into the video. So it's a little bit calm me down, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. And so here we are now in Rio. What are your thoughts about, being here? Does it match up to what you read, or?
No, it's opposite about what I read online at all. I would start with my experience when we take we arrive in Sao Paulo, we have to make a transit to Rio.
Yeah.
And the people, the staff on the ground, airport is a very friendly, very good manner. It just blew me out,
Yeah.
The way they speak, they take care and they're attending to you. Even they don't speak English, but you use a Google Translate. But if someone who can speak English, is so much easier, when we're accounting.
Yeah.
So the whole thing, I just feel a very good vibe in Brazil.
Yeah.
That people are so helpful and friendly. And then after that, when we arrive in Rio, and our host to pick out us on the airport, because he's one of the taxi driver, he got the service, so which is nice. So when he drive us back to the house at time, I think Rio is so beautiful. Even at night, I just noticed the street is clean, In South America standard, it's clean to me.
Yeah.
And so after that, when we arrive in Rio, the next day when we go out to the supermarket, and then I want to buy a SIM card, so we go to supermarket to ask the staff that, is it in the supermarket got selling SIM card? And then no English involved, okay? He just bring us to the new stand, the new paper stand,
Yeah.
and then show us that is a place that you can buy the SIM card. He walked all the way with us to the newspaper stand.
Yeah.
That is amazing. It's so.
And this is what appeared to us. He says probably the manager of this very clean, beautiful store with international products and cheeses and wine, and just really well appointed place just a block from our Airbnb, and what looked to us like the manager of the whole place walked us a block and a half and said, "Here's where you can buy a SIM card."
And by the way, we are staying in Lebanon area.
Lebanon, yeah.
So Lebanon's area, that what I see is a very beautiful area. You know, it's clean and it's a lot of tree. Actually, the whole Brazil, I mean, in Rio, but there you walk in Ipanema, there's a lot of the old tree, and it's very, how to say, fresh, and it's very like active. It's very green, and you can see a lot of different kind of the flower and you know, the fruit, that kind of thing. It's like you are inside the Amazon jungle for me.
Jungle, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're in the jungle. It's so beautiful. The air is fresh to me. So amazing.
Yeah, it's quite impressive.
Yeah. So one thing is you've been to Brazil, right?
Yeah.
So when is your last time in Brazil?
2009. I was there. I think. Yeah, it was 2009 for sure.
So what do you think right now and before?
I was very impressed with Brazil. I was very impressed with Brazil the first time, and I would say it's gotten even better now. It was already beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in terms of the nature there. Yeah, I mean, just the white sand beaches and the turquoise water, with these huge cliffs and mountains running right along the coastline, where you have the Christ Redemption up in the hill. Everyone's seen those, and so like you said, it has kind of a jungle feel to it.
Yeah.
But you're in a city, and the city itself, wow. I mean, Ipanema and Leblon, the areas, my favorite areas of Rio, these gorgeous 100-year-old trees, beautiful landscaping around apartment buildings, and just various restaurants from around the world, and people of all shapes and sizes, and from around the world, and just beautiful people. And it just really has in some ways it reminds me a little bit sort of like San Diego, California, or a little bit like in South Africa. I'm going to forget the name of the town, but all the way at the south there, beautiful town where they had Tabletop Mountain and all that. And so it's just really the nature of Rio is just unmatched anywhere in the world.
And especially one area I love also is a lake area. They have people, they have a jogging path for you to jogging, you know, a kid playground and a dog playground, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like you say, metropolitans, you know.
Yeah, very metropolitan.
Beautiful, natural, with a city, you know. Wow, amazing. I really love Rio.
And I mean, Rio, in some ways, it also reminds me of the United States, and that in Rio, or in Brazil in general, where you are matters. And so in some neighborhoods you feel pretty safe. Other places you really need to keep an eye out. And certainly where we were staying is one of those beautiful places. And I still keep an eye out, like I do when I'm in the U.S. I mean, you do have you do have violence in the U.S. and in Brazil, in particular those two. So I do keep an eye out. So I don't want to play that down. But I think it's overplayed.
And also, we try to take the subway. You know, one thing, when I see on the also YouTube video that how people are taking subway, what is that? So they put a bag in front of them, you know, and all these things. So I kind of worry and afraid to take a subway as well. But then in so we go to try it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and it's so cheap. You know, it's one way is 7.9 Rio. It's about 1.5 US dollar per ticket per way. You know, and we use a card to pay for that. And it's so easy. Yeah. And also that, you know, it's the first time we're using the train, so we don't know which platform to go. So we just ask. Also, not much English involved, but pointing, because we have a Google map, we show them where we want to go. So they tell us that which platform we go. Yeah. So it's a very nice experience, actually.
Yeah, it was pretty easy to get on the right train going in the right direction just by pointing on the map where we want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And once you're on the train, each stop is labeled on the inside. There's like a map. And so you know which exit to get off. And you're just watching as the doors open at each stop and look for how many stops until you get to your destination. So it really isn't difficult, and it felt safe to me. I didn't really, you're looking at the people around me. I didn't really feel that like I was in danger. Most major cities around the world, they'll tell you no wallet in your back pocket.
Yeah.
Everything goes in the front pocket. If you have a backpack, you wear it in the front. This kind of thing is just standard advice you get around the world. And,
I think it's a common sense, even in any place in the world, to put a backpack right in front of you, put your, important stuff in front of you.
Yeah. So we didn't follow that advice ourselves, but we did notice some people doing it.
Yeah, I think it's a common sense of that.
Yeah. So 𝐁𝐎, you're in a major city that might be a dangerous city. You get on the subway. What did you feel there?
Well, before I go there, I read a lot. I'm quite scared to go to the subway.
Yeah.
But after, when I'm in the subway, I feel that is like a normal daily life. People have their phone, reading a book, standing. I don't see people talking that much also on the trains. I think this is very common as well. So that's how I feel, And also one thing I want to apologize to a viewer who meet us in the train because I didn't expect that someone will recognize us in Brazil.
Yeah, I mean, to 𝐁𝐎's defense, she was facing sort of me, and this person got on a station, and they were looking at me with that quizzitive look like they'd seen me before, like I was an old friend. And so I knew they probably were a YouTube viewer, but 𝐁𝐎 didn't get to see that because she was facing me. But go ahead.
And then I hear people who speaking English to me. I was like, what? That is a red
flag.
Red flag. Like, why is someone speaking English? And you was reading too much scanning, so you will be afraid. I was afraid, so I don't want to answer anything. My security just block me, do not answer anything. And then I see then keep talking with him. Then keep talking okay. So I slowly turn my head. I say, oh, okay. He is American, he sounds like American also. And then after that he said that, oh, I watched your video. I just realized that he watched our video. He know us, So before that, I don't know. So I don't smile and I don't have any face impression. So I feel so sorry to him because I also feel afraid. Then after I hear he say that he watched our video, I only say one word to him before he left. Bye-bye. I'm so sorry for that. It's just a lot of fears, to me. I'm afraid about that.
Yeah, when you go into a new place and you're afraid, one of the tips you hear, probably even on our channel, is that if you're in some place in the world where English is not a common language, and someone comes up to you and starts speaking in your native tongue, whatever language it is, maybe you were talking and they overheard you, that often could be someone who's trying to direct your activities or to get you to do something or give them money or sell you something or isolate you or whatever. So that's one of the things you have to do.
And also, we go to Central, we are going to see the sightseeing because I want to see the top 10 most beautiful library in the world. One of them is in Rio, Brazil. It's free and it's really beautiful. So we went to see the library and also the convent.
A monastery.
Monastery. Also, it's very beautiful, mind-blowing. And then we also go to downtown because then want to buy the Velcro. And also we go to buy the electric adapter. One story I want to share about Velcro.
Okay.
It's an amazing story, I think.
Velcro, the Velcro story.
The experience in Brazil is really amazing. I want to share some good vibe to you. So then say that we should go to a place that's selling clothes stuff, to buy in Velcro. So we go there, we show them what we want Velcro. They point to us to another place that's selling, But it's quite hard because it's not everywhere that's good, the Velcro. But anyway, they are very, very helpful. They point to the place that which is maybe have a Velcro, point this, point that. We went to 3-4 places. In the end, we got a right one. So we go up and we bought our Velcro. It's so nice. And then the staff were attending to you and they are very happy and helping you and it's a very good experience about that.
Yeah, just having random people do more than just say, no, we don't have it. But walking to the front of the store, pointing across the street.
Yeah,
and all this kind of thing is quite nice.
That is amazing. That's amazing. They are so helpful, friendly, and a good manner. I didn't expect that much, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we saw a lot of that. I mean, like the guy in the grocery store, the manager who showed us where to get a SIM card.
Yeah.
We experienced it all over the place. So.
Yeah, and the next thing also is like what we say, supermarket is mind-blowing, you know, because I compare it with Latin America, you know.
Yeah.
So this supermarket in Rio that we went, you know, is all like a very European supermarket. It have a lot of a different kind of green that you can buy. You know, when I go to a supermarket, I was like, I want to buy all the green. I want to make a good salad.
Yeah.
Even the mushroom, they have like, I tell you, like, I don't know how many kind of mushroom.
10 different kinds of mushrooms.
I
at least,
love mushroom, and they have chili. They have, oh my God, they have all the organic stuff. They have healthy food. So
imported international from around the world, wines, cheeses, all sorts of salamis and stuff for you to pick
amazing. And one of the places that we went is called Zona So, the supermarket. They have like a food restaurant area inside the supermarket.
Yeah.
The food is amazing. I love it. It's waiting by kg.
Yeah.
And I have the scrambled eggs, the tomato, the grilled tomato.
Grilled tomato, mushrooms, and a rye toast, I think.
Yes.
What did it cost? The whole
it's
thing?
about 24. It's about $4 plus US dollar. About that. It's amazing. Beautiful food, and we don't know how to use the machine to pay for the food, you know. So we also ask. So it's only involve Portuguese or Spanish a little bit.
Yeah.
Not much English on that, but it's very helpful. People helping you, and you can understand by body language.
Yeah, and I think what impressed you most is they knew how to cook eggs. A lot of places you go and the scrambled eggs are just way overcooked.
Yeah.
And this is undercooked, if you will, or a little runny, maybe is the way to say it.
Oh, it's just beautiful.
Just how you wanted your eggs, yeah.
That's why I love Rio so much.
Show's all about food.
Yeah, it's all about food. And also, you also went to running.
Yeah.
In the morning run. So
yeah,
how
of course.
Is it?
Yeah. Anytime I'm near a beach, I like to run on or near the beach.
Mm-hmm.
It was beautiful. I mean, it's, of course, Ipanema is one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, and right next door to Leblon, that's Leblon, is a little less touristy. It's more like feels a little bit more like Brazil, less like a international tourism that you'll see in Ipanema. But gorgeous white sand beaches, turquoise water, people running up and down the beach, bicycles, skating, and also, volleyball,
gym. People have a gym on the beach.
Gym equipment right on the beach.
Pickleball, you know, all these.
Volleyball.
Pickleball. Volleyball is volleyball. And
no, they're using a pickleball to play volleyball.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Okay. But it's just very live beach, you know?
Yeah. And this was in the morning.
This morning is 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock in the morning, So it comes alive early and it felt very nice, safe, beautiful. It's a nice place to run. And
also we went to the beach because we was there and there's only one day they have a sun, so we go to the beach. Yeah. And what I hear from our host say that the water in Rio is either cold or super cold.
Yeah.
So I don't believe him. So when we go to the beach, I try to go to the water at about 8:30. Yeah. It's suddenly got sun coming out, quite warm already. Yeah. When I touch it, it's like, wow, it's cold. Yeah. I don't want to experience the super cold one. Yeah, I've told Chung before about the Pacific. The Pacific on the California side is actually quite cold water, say compared to Florida or the Caribbean or that sort of thing. So she got her first taste of what a cold ocean feels like. Chung has a tip for you of how to get your SIM card or your phone in Brazil. Yeah. So I Google a lot, and the most easy SIM card that we can get is called 𝐿. 𝐿, yeah. 𝐿, because that's if you want to get a SIM card in Brazil, you need to have a CPF, you know, and it's a lot. It's like a social security number. Yeah. So we don't have, and I Googled that. 𝐿 is the easy SIM card for tourists to get it.
Yeah, and our driver, our Airbnb host is also a taxi driver. I guess his wife is the Airbnb host.
Yeah.
He's a taxi driver, and he offered to pick us up at the airport,
Yeah.
which is great. We had a nice conversation with him because he spoke English.
Yeah, and then
He
you
recommended
𝐿.
Yeah.
So you would think how to pronounce 𝐿.
Yeah, CH, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it would be CH. So Chung shows me the thing, Tim. There's no way.
So it's called Tim, but the pronunciation is
신.
it's called 𝐿. And then it's so easy. So we go there, we go to newspaper stand and bought the SIM card. It's about 20 Ria. It's $3.72 for a SIM card.
Yeah.
And then they have an instruction for you how to activate the SIM card.
Yeah.
You just put the SIM card into your foot, and then you on and off it. And then after that, you press 141, and then you press 3, and then another second time 3. When you hear there's a lady speaking Portuguese to you, you know it's a time to press 3. And then when you press, and then she say again, you press another 3. It will link you to an English-speaking customer service. So easy to activate your SIM card. So the customer service will ask your full name and your passport number.
Passport, yeah.
That's all. Super easy.
Yeah. And was that the whole price? Did that include the 3 gigabyte or whatever? Or did you
I
have
can't
to
remember.
chop it up?
I have chopped it up also. Oh, by the way, you need to download the app so it's easy for you to top up the SIM card, you know. Because of the language, you know, I was like, okay, I just download the apps. It's easy. I use my card to top up the money.
Okay.
Yeah. And we are very enjoy Rio for sure. I love Rio for sure. I think I need to spend more time in Rio.
Yeah, Rio is one of the most beautiful places in the world. We haven't done the numbers yet. I'll be talking about what price ranges or cost of living ranges in the future videos. But it's going to cost a little more money than other parts of Brazil, but the quality of life there is really high.
Yeah. So currently we are in South America tour. If you are here or you know someone who are here and you would like to share your cost of living here or you want to give us some tips, so please share it in the comments or email to Dance.
Yeah.
And right now I want to tell you where we will go in the South America.
Yeah.
We will go to, first we are right now in Brazil, and we will go to Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, and Chile.
Yeah, we may go to Bolivia. We may go to Belize, and we may go to El Salvador. Belize and El Salvador are in Central America. They're both places. Well, I've been to Belize, but not long, so we need to go there. And El Salvador, you've probably heard, it's becoming quite famous now.
Yeah.
First because the crime was cleared up, and a lot of the gangsters are in a prison now for life, apparently. And the Bitcoin, I guess, is used, and so a lot of people that are digital nomads or online people that live with online kind of jobs are going there now. So we want to go see cost of living and show that to you.
Yeah, and maybe we will go back to Mexico or Guatemala because these two is my favorite country in South America.
Of course.
Yeah. To all the viewers, if you're curious how me and Dan met on 2016, yes, it's that long already. You can check out the video right. I'm not sure here or here. And thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.